Welcome to Albion TV War Reports. I am the Shozen one, and I am joined by Robinhoodrs and Bogul. We are currently watching Syndic as his boys get ready to engage the enemy. Robin, what do we see right now?
Yeah, so it's action's kicking off early here. We do have Black Order, as you said, versus CIR. Sun are also on the field, but I believe Blue Army are also on the way here to help Black Order today.
They need it.
I know that they're on the move. Also, we have We White Bro. Looks like We White Bro are indeed going to get caught off guard here.
And they're going to get wiped.
They're trying to connect with Black Order onto the territory. I am on Knife Day, by the way. They did just get caught off guard. We are going to be seeing a new meta shift here. Obviously, the new Avalonian weapons coming into effect. And obviously, us casters need to learn this. So it's going to be an interesting couple days going into learning all the new spells and what they do. But it looks like Syndic is just non-stop rolling over the top with his Zerg. We White Bro trying to counteract, but Black Order coming in on the southeast side, getting caught off in the choke point. Very crazy play here by Black Order. Nice play by Knife Day, leaping in with a Grovekeeper, stopping that DPS, creeping up onto the front line of CIR. It's a wild back and forth here, very tight choke point on top of this cliff on the map. Looks like Black Order are going to slowly retreat back towards the territory and allow CIR to take the bait and come down this choke point. Looks like they're ready for a re-engagement. CIR look like they're in a little spot of trouble if they're going to get caught off guard. Black Order actually allowing them to freely walk through this choke point. I don't know what Black Order are doing. Looks like the new Arcanes are getting used, the new Avalonians. And here comes the return, actually. Knife Day goes down. A lot of the front line for CIR just got deleted. I'm going to hop onto Syndic so we have a better point of view. He's going to be staying alive.
A point of view instead of dead?
Yeah, there was a lot of people died on that engagement. Yep, CIR pulling back down that choke point now, and they're trying to handle two Zergs at once. We White Bro actually getting wiped at the moment.
Yeah, they're getting taken down one by one here. I'm kind of impressed by how well CIR was able to deal with that double flank there, as We White Bro came down from the north and Black Order came from the southeast here. The initial engagement looked like Sun was going to get crushed. Only a couple of guys died, but as they followed through, we're mostly left with CIR here.
Yeah, but it looks like CIR, Syndic's calling the mount up and maybe a reposition, but a lot of his backline are still getting picked off by the tanks of Black Order.
Yeah, I'm going to go look at that and see what's going on here. Yeah, they are still getting caught by Black Order here. You were right. Sun in a little bit of trouble as well, losing a few guys in the backline, not quite able to mount up in time. We do see the Behemoth moving in. Oh, Black Order is going to have some fun with some of these clumps here. CIR getting clumped in the back line here, way far away from Syndic, and the Sun ults as well. Black Order making some short work of the stragglers.
Do we have a tank for Black Order?
I can give you one in just a moment.
Oh, there's one, I think. Is he still in the fight? I do have him listed
unfortunately,
in our chat.
the tank that I was looking at is a little bit behind the fight as he's cleaning up back-end fighters.
Fabinino that I got in the chat, he is just slowly picking off people. It's like CIR are going to be wrapping around the territory here. Let me hop back onto Syndic, see what he's actually doing. Looks like he is repositioning. He does have a little bit of a Zerg happening. I think that they're going to call a full retreat here. There's no point in them staying in this zone. There's 24 minutes until this territory pops, and Black Order are not letting these boys out alive. We see the people mounted up chasing down Syndic as he's slowly creeping towards that southwest door. And there is Command Mammoth chasing Command Mammoth at the moment. Looks like Black Order going to get some demounts here. Maybe the target is Syndic. He did just get tagged by a healer. The healer coming into play here. Defensive Eagle coming in, though, onto Black Order from CIR. Syndic still getting pinged. He is getting slowed. And you see that massive blob behind him slowly creeping up. These Bloodletters staying on top of Syndic, making sure he doesn't get his sprint back. I'm not sure if the rest of the Black Order are going to be able to catch up, or if they're just going to be chilling in the zone. Looks like Syndic's going to be making it out alive. Shame his Zerg didn't.
Yeah, it's rough when you are leading the retreat like this. But I'm sure he's going to be back in force in just a few moments. I wonder if this is his object for today, if this is his goal, is to take down this zone.
Well, Flamag Fork, the one that, or Flamag Valley, shall I say, that they just zoned into, cluster queues active. Who do we have on the territories here? Let's have a look. Blue Army. So I'm going to hop over to King Mojo because they're rotating and they're going to go head first right into CIR's retreating force here. King Mojo dismounted in the front, does get hit by the defensive eagle there, but look at this clap happening. Blue Army's front line getting caught off guard. Everyone overextended here. I don't know what the play was. Mojo's trying to look for an engagement on the northeast side of the territory. Defensive Locust does come out. There goes the Gala Clap. Blue Alts, also members of the Blue Army Guild, just outside, enjoying that non-Zerg debuff to their Gala Clappers.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like another wave of CIR. Wow, it's going to be Hammer and Sickle actually coming in on the eastern side, and the Blue Army is heavily spread out at the moment. I don't even know. I can't even really see a front line for Blue Army.
I see no front line. They are just kind of wandering around, zipping and zapping between these two groups, trying to find anybody just to hit. As Mojo just goes and hits a Soul Scythe on some retreating guys, not the guys who are in front of him. Interesting.
No, and look at this. You see CIR now wrapped around on the western side of Blue Army. Hammer and Sickle on the eastern side, and Blue Army is in a very bad position here. They need to get themselves out of this tiny choke point. I believe friendly fire is going to be enabled for CIR and on to Hammer and Sickle. So maybe that was a play here. Blue Army realized that they're in a very bad position, forcing the friendly fire from CIR onto Hammer and Sickle. And look at this clump here. Very
Great
nice
clump,
engagement.
yeah.
Zero follow-up damage, though. Unfortunately, the Brimstone raining down onto Blue Army. And little by little, Blue Army losing member after member as they're trying to find themselves a decent position to try and regroup. But it looks like it's all over for the boys in blue as CIR, PoE, Hammer and Sickle, they just come steamrolling in over the top. Mojo's trying to get himself out here.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a wait here before they do get out. I don't know if leaping on that group at the door was the right answer. When you want to leave, you don't want to get into any more fights. You kind of want to just go, okay, I'm going to give my 10 seconds of not engaging with anybody so I can get out of this zone. Looks like they have a lot of friendlies over here as Black Order is on the other side of this zone. They have been able to regroup. Not many members of Blue Army were able to make it out as CIR did crush them in that choke. Factory.
Well, talking about runoffs, CIR just ran into the front line of Blue Army. Blue Army getting caught off guard once again. It's all over for the front line.
They're done, son.
Good night. Back to the hideout. But that was a big engagement. Looks like Blue Army aren't giving up yet. They are going back into
here's the counter, and the counter
re-engagement.
is not bad. They did get a few, but not nearly as many as they lost here. They cannot keep that kind of interaction up for the entire fight here. They will lose.
I mean, Sun just came sweeping in from the western side, hitting the back line of Blue Army. Mojo goes down. It's all over. One and done once again for the boys in blue.
Mojo.
I'm going to hop back onto Knife Day. He is going to be the tank for CIR. He is at the front line, just picking off the remaining members of Blue Army caught off guard on the road.
Are there any of them left?
No.
Like, there's like 4 of them here. These are like the Freemen who didn't pay attention, who were slow on the mount up and didn't get to the zone in time.
We have Black Order still holding on the field on the southeast side. CIR don't want to engage, though, but they do have a little bit of friendly fire. Hammer and Sickle in there as well. Nice.
Did he just engage on his Hammer and Sickle guys there? Was that what we just saw by Knife Day?
There was one member of Hammer and Sickle. It was a nice stoppage, trying to slow down the Zerg movement of Black Order. As Black Order comes raining in over the eastern side, crushing down the road. There's no stopping the Russians when they get moving. And here we go. Looks like the boys are going to look for a re-engagement soon. Knife Day caught off guard. He is very far away from his Zerg, actually. Yep, there he goes. Pops his sprint to try and catch up with the boys. I don't know what that Guardian armor was. That doesn't work on that battle mount. But yeah, questionable. Inertia rings coming down. As you see, the movement is considerably slowed when you walk into those rings. Great for kiting when you're trying to, you know, build up that wall once again for your Zerg. Looks like they are starting to prosper. They're going to go for a return engagement here any second now, I believe. CIR can go in for the big boy engagement. You see the command mammoths of Black Order come steaming in ahead. They do have a ballista and a couple of behemoths and beetles on the field. Very strong showing for their battle mounts today. And here comes the return. Night helms are popped for CIR. Here comes the engagement. Looks like Black Order, though, very spread out. Knife Day trying to find a nice Grovekeeper E. Does land, catches a couple off guard. Black Order losing a couple members here. Hammer and Sickle coming in on the southeast side. Once again, they are allied with CIR, but they are outside of the actual alliance in game, so friendly fire is enabled for these boys. Sun, on the other hand, is in CIR's alliance, so no friendly fire for them. They can engage on top of each other whenever they please. Looks like CIR, once again, trying to make that room away from Hammer and Sickle as they carry on kiting down the road. I'm not sure if the boys in Black Order are going to take the bait here. There comes Sun joining up forces. And here comes the engagement. Wow. A wave of Black Order coming in. Knife Day holding off on his E. Great camland onto the front line of CIR, though. No follow-up damage. And there's the return coming in, landing that Grovekeeper, followed up by the pretty much insta-deletion. And Black Order have no front line. All I see is Coffee's on the retreat.
Lots of guys running away. A couple of beetles running away. A couple of battle mounts already gone off the field. This was a quick turnaround for this fight. I kind of felt the Black Order was coming in with a little bit low health on that. They didn't top off before they gave the push. And here it looks like they're paying for it dearly with their lives.
It's going to be a quick back. Beetle there. It's going to go down.
Yeah, that one's done. It looks like there's a couple of guys who are going to fall here. Still, oh, there goes Pharaoh. A number of guys are going to not get out of here in time, and they're just going to take that quick trip back to the hideout. I'm sure they'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We might see Black Order able to stabilize here. Nope, they are. It looks like the core's mounting up and getting out.
Yeah.
Their command mammoth did that little like loop-de-loop back to check what was going on. He's like, nope, I'm out.
Well, Fred can afford that. He's loaded. He's gonna be fine though. He's got to get out of here.
Yep. It's like CIR indeed mounting up and the race to the door, I believe, to try and catch the remaining people retreating. There we go. Legrand going to go down. Big oof. Wow. No. Sage 10.
Yeah. I'm on him.
There we go. Yeah, they are engaging here on Hammer and Sickle. Nice camland followed up by the Brimstone raining into the front line. Oh, it looks like it's going to be all over.
That was just a one and done. Yeah, go home.
Why'd you step out of your territory?
You should have stayed in there, banked. Maybe. Oof. Rough.
That's a big oof.
Well, now we know where they live.
Yeah, well. The rest of them fleeing back into the territory.
See if Logic is out there yet. He keeps saying he's going to go fight today.
Oh yeah, they have been having action in the roads, haven't they?
Yeah,
I've been following that on Reddit.
He's still in the same place he was 25 minutes ago.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Logic has not moved. Nope. He's in his hideout, standing there around some naked friends. Unless he left, fought, died, came back and stood in the same spot. He hasn't moved yet.
No, I was more curious about you're saying roads action, because I mean that's something we would like to show, but it's
yeah, it's hard to find. You have to really rely on the people to give you the heads up that it's happening, and that is something we kind of moved away from recently. I'm currently watching Glupio trying to defend its territory. I imagine this would have been a lot easier had they not lost 20 of their friends in an earlier engagement.
Yeah, I did list one of the beetles in the chat for us to watch on Glupio's side. They do have 2 beetles on the field.
Nice engagement by that beetle. Look at that. They're actually pushing back CIR a little bit here, but I think CIR is going to have the numbers on this.
Yeah, territory defense is up, though, still. The mage is still alive. It's going to put out a lot of damage. CIR need to be careful not to overextend. Glupio, they don't have that much DPS left. They have a bunch of melees. I don't even think they have a healer. They have one permafrost.
Yeah, I don't see any heals on the field for them right now, and that's not the way. I see arcane. I see melees. A lot of tanks. They got the tanks, and they got one plate frost.
Yeah, he's going to be your support for the group. It looks like they are going to be trying to bank, and there goes the deletion. That was the wrong thing to do.
Oh, that's really cool looking, though. That's one of our new weapons, I imagine, as it's just shooting.
The Avalonian crossbow just deleted. American sniper them. There goes the new arcane as well. Going down. It's like the boys maybe trying to get a log out. They should have done this sooner. But dragging that Camland's going to stop those logouts from being available to the boys here in Glupio.
Oh, no.
They got
just more death. More death.
Look at this guy looting. He gets stunned by the Grovekeeper. Protection from the arcane comes out. The ice is beating him down. He's going to make it out just in time, though. It's a slow, painful death here. That is a gold beetle that he's currently riding as well.
I don't think Blue Army is regearing. I think they are just... Well, they're regearing, but I don't think it's with an intent to come out, as they're taking a very long time to get this done. I think they are done for the day. Well, this session, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes the beetle. I'm going to just go into free roam. I think Toxic just looted it. Did it trash?
By the way, the name of that bow is Mist Piercer, for everybody who's wondering. Not Mist Caller.
Ooh,
that's something else.
Piece.
Mist Piercer. Okay. We're piercing now. And oh, that arcane.
What does this actually do? Let me have a look. Summons a dark sphere that hits 0.6 seconds after cast, dealing 320 magic damage and applying a dark aura up to 5 enemies in a 5-meter ground impact radius. The aura lasts for 7 seconds. Any enemies inside the 7-meter radius aura is slowed by 25%. Their healing received is reduced by 15%, and their damage is reduced by 15%.
That slow is real.
Multiple auras overlap. The effect stacks up to 5 times.
So you're just done.
You're just done.
Like, don't bother moving. You're just going to stay here for a little while we kill you. Don't worry, you can't do anything because you're dead.